Hello everyone, this is Arousal playing Lady Night Saga, and yeah, we're pretty much ready to finish out month 7. I think I've taken care of everything else I can do, except potentially fighting the Singularity, which I don't want to. Yeah, it seems like a thing to leave for later. So for now, let's just head back across the Wyvern Valley and go fight a boss or two. Yeah, that's the bridge that was out. We need to go left now. There's another save point here. Yeah, up the rope. Right, we had the rocks to push. There's a chest I don't think I can get to until coming back from the other... Yeah, that one went around the corner again. I'm not sure how and why that happened, but... yeah, we have a monster princess here. Saying something about the arrival of a worried lamb, child sheep. Some laughter there. Alright, so this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one of 7, I think. Yeah, so you can see there's 2 more. There's 1, 2, 3, I think 4 down at the bottom, and that'll be 5. Anyway, this is the monster princess, the princess of truth, apparently. Or the true princess. But I think that's more of truth. Anyway. So like knowing the... yeah, this... I know I've seen this before. I think it means something like the laws or the rules or the way things are of the world. Okay. The destiny of people is to be devoured by the subordinates of the evil dragon. And apparently she is the monster princess who is fallen into that fate, or been subjected to that fate. Can you resist it? Then... yeah, can you resist it, accept and understand? Okay then. Mashoku. That's a... well, Shoku is touched by itself, but usually it's tentacles in this kind of contest, so Ma is like... again, that's the evil, or not necessarily evil, but like arcane, magical, demonic, whatever, so... and pleasure, so yeah, looks like we're going to be fighting tentacles. Yeah. That's tentacles, and a girl that seems to be as much tentacle as humanish herself. At least if the tongue is anything to go by. Yeah, let's try and lighten. She can charge up. Couldn't hurt to boost the party's agility. Definitely want to attack down. But didn't she have a... yeah, she has an attack down, so she can use Spirit down instead. Weak shoot to lower attack. Party boost raises the party's agility. Of course, she has attacks that cause the Arouse status effect. Yeah, Electric Blades seem to work well, but it could just be because I'm using that Holy Sword that has a ton of attack power. Let's see how Quattro Jive does. This looks like Rainyon's strongest attack at the moment. Not going to be able to poison it. We never can do status effects on these, but maybe Cross Waltz would be good. Lower her defense, and actually, let's just have Catherine attack because she hits twice. Yeah, it looks like my attacks in general are being pretty unexceptional. But all that aroused status is not helping. They can use cool herbs on themselves. Let's have Nanahime heal. And Catherine can keep attacking. Did I use defense down yet? Let's try a holy spell. That's the high power one, so... Yeah, also, as I believe I've mentioned, Gide is very fast, so if you want to have someone handing out items, she's actually quite good at that. Let's have her heal a little. Yeah, she doesn't seem to be weak against Toy, but it's effective enough to be worth using. Most of my damage is coming from Stella and Catherine. And yeah, I'd say that Holy Sword helped out quite a bit. Yeah, you're strong. Yeah, if you have this much... Yeah, this Ishii I think is like willpower and Ketsui determination. To have that much in human... Yeah, Monster Princess is something about all possibilities, all dimensions... Yeah, they transcend all possibilities and all dimensions. And I'm looking forward to finding out how the next Monster Princess will affect you. And we get an if book notebook. So yes, if you lose this battle, there's an H scene, and I think a game over also. But if you win the battle, you get the item that you can use to unlock it in the memory room. So, yeah, we have a healing Miko right here, conveniently. Of course, it's incredibly expensive, but it's worth it. Yeah, there won't be anything to the side there. Will there be something as soon as I come up here? Not immediately, so I should be able to come back, push these rocks out of the way to get to that other chest. Well, that pays for healing anyway. Let's go back here to save. Yeah, so as far as I can tell, it's not actually possible to solve that, so you can get both chests on the way in. I'll do the HP curing because I did get ambushed in one of these battles and take some damage. I've got some neat little flowers up here, but they don't seem to be any significance. But yeah, we're seeing what look like dragon bones. There's some kind of roar, the screen shakes, something's flying towards us. That's not a wyvern. What's that shadow? And yes, the water key is shining. It seems an incarnation of the evil dragon is flying towards us. And here it comes. What is this? I have a ghost skyship. Kind of looks like a haunted airship. Alright, let's try Holy again. Lower its spirit, lower its attack. Okay, it's got a cannon. Okay, looks like we are dealing with a lot of firepower. Let's just try her normal attack. I think if this is undead, that will be effective against it. Oh, and I accidentally used her self-speed boost instead of the party speed boost. That's better. Yeah, looks like anti-flying is effective. Catherine's normal attack is not that great, though. Ringyan is down. Yeah, that's a lot of firepower on this thing. Which is... the individual hits don't hurt much, but they just keep coming and coming and coming. Let's try Cross Waltz. It should be weak against that because it looks undead. Yeah, 400 plus damage. Pulley looks like it's working well also. Yeah, but these attacks are relentless. Let's try and get Rinyan back on her feet. Do the big cure from her. And yeah, Catherine's normal attacks weren't doing much. I doubt I can paralyze or poison it, but maybe it's worth a try. Okay, it's doing multi-target damage. That was actually less dangerous than its regular mist or cannon bombardment. Yeah, Catherine is actually not doing well in this battle. And I think it's because this has a relatively high defense and she hits twice, but 2 attacks with low power against something with high defense won't be as effective. Let's say sure its defense and attack are still lowered. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Having attacks that were effective against it definitely helped, and having the Holy Sword also definitely helped. Between raw power and apparently striking weakness, yeah. So that should be the end boss of month 7. Presumably we'll find the stellar fragment we're looking for here, and then go on to month 8. Gunyan is now level 30, so everyone is at least level 30 now. Gide level 32, Nanahime 37. And the fire fades out to nothing. It seems we've somehow managed to win. And what's this? Of course, it's the stellar fragment. So apparently that thing stole it. So now, we assemble the keys to the 3 heavenly bodies. Let's head to the undersea temple, or city rather. Yes, Stella finally assembled the 3 things. And since it's the end of the month, Rosalie is leaving us. And Hilda and Najiko are also leaving us. I should probably use them sometime. Now, come to think of that, means both our archers are hired. Anyway, month 8. And Stella's here to talk to Lady Maria. What is it? She may have heard this as well, but the other day... Yeah, I heard from my older sister about a way to strengthen the seal on the evil dragon. Yeah, elder sister Miriam came up with that plan along with her. Yes, I've heard of it. I heard of it also. Stella, are you planning to attempt this? Yeah, because remember we heard they had an idea where the way this incarnations work is the evil dragon seal, but the seal is imperfect, so the Miko are, when this gets too strong, kind of letting out some of its power in the form of incarnations, like a pressure release valve. But the idea was, what if we got out a whole bunch of its power all at once, so that it was too weak to threaten the seal for quite a long time? But of course, the problem with this is then we'd have to deal with a whole lot of its power all at once, and they deemed it too risky to try. So Stella, having heard of this, is now saying, I don't know. But yeah, she wants to go take a look at where the seal is, which makes sense. That's what the Miko suggested. Yeah, there's a powerful seal on the entrance to that. But yeah, according to the Miko in the Seafloor City, we've gathered the keys we need to open that seal, so let's head there. It's like, I see. Well, you're already that prepared. Whatever it is you decide to do, I won't stop you. This may be irresponsible of me, but you've never made the wrong decisions. And she is apparently touched. Anyway, I'll wait for your return. And yeah, let me know once you've decided what to do about the seal. May the grace of the Holy Dragon go with you. Once I've decided what to do. I can't leave Princess Maria waiting. Let's head to the Seafloor City and to the road to the seal and the evil dragon. So yeah, we have a pretty clear goal for the month. And here's Gide for having little hallway encounters, saying, I don't really get it, but it seems like you got a pretty important job here. Yeah, I thought I'd stick with you until we got the Stellar Fragment out of the Wyvern Valley, but it seems like I could use some more people, so I'll stick around with you a while longer. Yeah, in exchange... Yeah, it's like looking the other way. It's kind of like cut my buddy some slack, basically. So, yeah, that was month 7. It was pretty quick. Although, as I've mentioned before, a lot of this was... You probably weren't meant to deal with all the side dungeons right away in month 6. So, yeah, is there anything new here? Doesn't seem to be. Let's check the news board. Yep, we got news about the Seafloor City. We got about the 3 great unexplored regions by Pioneer, which we've already explored. And column Echi no Kibun. When you're feeling naughty, basically. Yeah, so the adventuring team... Yeah, continuing from last month, it made it to a city, headed for the city on the seafloor. This time they found a large gate that appeared to be an entrance without incidents. Okay, this is like triumphantly or in high spirits. They rushed in to gather materials. That was all well and good, but standing in our way was... Continued next time. Yeah, looks like they're going into dramatic writing there. Oh yeah, they're talking about how the Fire Dragon's Cave was cleared, and... Yeah, you basically don't see adventurers there anymore. Because everyone's focused on the other 3. There may be some more nuances in there I'm missing, but I'll check it out later. Doesn't seem like anything important except that, yeah, there's other dungeons there. Maybe you should check those out if you haven't. Yeah, this is talking about that special status that women adventurers need to be especially careful of, the arousal. She's talked about your body gets all heated up and you lose strength. Yeah, and how that's bad enough, and it doesn't just settle itself during battle. Yeah, because as we've noticed, this is basically the only status effect that lasts between battles. Isn't there some ways I can learn how to cure this? Okay, maybe there is. I mean, it was mentioned that the aroma girls in the healing dojos learn how to do that in the Seafloor City, so maybe that's a hint for us. Anyway, what's the blacksmith want now? Okay, he studied something the other day, something about scales. So he wants to make something scaled, apparently. It's the hardest scales you can. Not gonna say dragon scales, just fish is good enough. Okay, we have scales he wants, so let's do this. And what do we get? We get a scale shirt. He made a shirt out of scales. Let's think that out. Person fish, that's usually mermaid. I think that she might be mistaken for one, it's so beautiful. Okay then, let's see what that does. Presumably it's armor. Okay, scaled shirt. 6 defense, plus 4 speed, and resist fire. So, not bad. It's definitely preferable to the hematite breastplate. But it is inferior to the world's finest underwear. The Pinky Dance resists fire and earth, and has more defense, and is immune to confusion. Doesn't boost your agility, but other than that... Okay, something about... Is that a... I think that's a lightning rod, because it's like avoid lightning needle. Oh yeah, when lightning strikes, it conducts it into the ground. That's something about flipping that around and making something so that lightning never approaches in the first place. Okay, so he's heard about stones that are stored up lightning power. Yeah, we found a number of those, I believe. Yeah, apparently they're kind of crackling. So what's he make out of this? A thunder bell, I believe? Yeah, bear avoidance spell. He's made it, designed it after that. And this will keep the lightning away. And even if it does hit you, it'll protect you from harm. Or curb the damage. That sounds like an accessory. Yep, here it is. Plus 3 speed, agility, and resist light, which is lightning. Yeah, not bad. And that's probably it for the month. And yes, that is it for the month. There won't be anything new in the... Oh, this is new. She has a new lover now. Yeah, it's a woman, but love knows no gender. We've got some giggling, and that's rather suggestive without saying anything direct. It's just calling her a little kitten. Yeah, and Tachi is slang for a top, so as in, top and bottom. So yeah, this is saying she seems like a top. Yeah, whatever works. Yeah, there won't be any new bounties, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's the Singularity still. So yeah, I'm expecting that to stay around until we beat it. That's not going to be one that disappears. Yeah, I'll go re-recruit everyone off camera, and then next time, let's head back to the Seafloor City, because that seems to be what there is to do now. This has been Arousal playing Lady Knight Saga, and yeah, next time let's get started on month 8 proper.